So a couple of days ago, we had here in the Seattle area in the Pacific Northwest what the meteorologists were calling a bomb cyclone come through. And at first I thought they were just exaggerating using that phrase. Sometimes they do that. But they weren't exaggerating. It was significant. I'd never experienced anything like that before. And it gave me a lot of empathy for people who have experienced hurricanes, tornadoes, and things like that. It also gave me a glimpse when that tree hit our house, and that hour, because all the trees fell in 1 hour. And in that hour of just sitting there huddled on the ground floor of our house, waiting for something terrible to happen, and just what was going on with our nervous systems, of just that stress, that anxiety, that fear, that anticipation of, is this next tree coming through the house? I can't say that I was scared that we wouldn't survive, but I didn't know, because if two trees came at the same time, they could have ripped through the entire house. Several people were killed from this storm here. So the reason I wanted to bring it up was just to make the point that people who have experienced these types of things, especially in like a war environment, and I'm thinking of the Palestinians and the Israelis and Russians and the Ukrainians at the moment, and hundreds and thousands of different wars that we've had over time. This just gave me a glimpse, and I'm not trying to analogize what we went through with this bomb cyclone to actual war, but it just gave me that just moment of understanding of what that might feel like to live under that kind of stress on an ongoing basis. It's one thing to deal with it for an hour, and then, when the winds subside, life goes on. You have to rebuild, but you have insurance, and you can fix the house. But where people have been in generational wars, where it's just an ongoing over dozens or hundreds of years, the stress and the impact to a person's nervous system, or even to a society and genetically, it just really became much more poignant to me the other day. So that's all I wanted to say. I just wanted to acknowledge that I just have a newfound deep empathy for people who, and I did before, but now it just became real for me, for people who have gone through similar things, but on an ongoing and generational basis.